Hello Commanders to part 5 of the Rise of Austria series. I'm sorry guys, lately I haven't been uploading daily because I needed to have a vacation with family, etc. But now I'm back. I'm back stronger than before, and we are going to go back with our daily uploads with the Austrian series, as we are going to try to reign over the world. But the question here, will we be able to win this game in solo with a small nation such as Austria, especially that we are surrounded by a lot of enemies and a lot of active neighbors? Well, if you need and if you want to see the answer, you need to follow Melliodas Gaming YouTube channel and like this video so you can have our newest episodes of this series. Well, in my situation, I had to annex coastal cities to be able to make navy. Of course, we will try to make an Austrian navy to be able to make our solo win closer and more guaranteed. But I also had to make some diplomacy measurements, as I had to accept right of way with Syria, who is my neighbor here and who had taken all of Poland. Also, the kind of navy I'm going to start with, well, for starters, I'm going to start with the research of destroyers and the cruisers as well. You see here, Austria is going all the way to Brussels. He has level 4 motorized infantry. He is crossing all over my lands. And here I am trying to finish the Serbian lands after all, and after that I will try to define and target my next enemy. Meanwhile, in today's episode we are going to start Operation Santorini. Also, we are going to focus on our economy production and also the shaping of our strategy and the shaping of our army. As I was saying and speaking about the navy, that I am going to start with cruisers and naval officers. So in order to unlock cruisers, I will have to start with the research of destroyers, and also I annex 2 coastal cities. Palermo, which is a component city, and Rome, which is a rare material city. These 2 resources that are very important for us. Also, I will try to annex an electronic city, which is going to be also important for our air force and navy. These things, they are very important. One of the most frequent questions that new players ask me: Melliodas, should I always have to annex cities to improve my economy? Well, you do not have to do that actually. It's not a necessity to annex cities all the time, but a necessity is to expand. For you to have a decent economy and a big army, you need to expand early game. You need to quickly start getting lands. You see here, me with Austria, in day 12 I conquered Italy, Germany, and now Serbia and all the surrounding AI nations, and of course I annexed 2 cities from Rome. Well, these 2 cities I annexed, I need to do it because I will have to possess coastal cities in order to make naval units. So I have to annex these cities. But if I did not focus on a navy, and we do not have these ideas about making navy in this series, well, I am not 100% obliged to annex those coastal cities. This is a look of Syria. He already have a level 4 naval base and going for the level 3 air base. Well, from his buildings I judge that Syria is going to be a tough enemy in the future. This is the African coalition. This is Greece, Ukraine and Spain, the European coalition, which is inactive and not good. Well, there is this France, Italy, Poland. All of them 3 are dead. This is Morocco and Kazakhstan. They are also not in a good situation, but I can judge that the biggest coalitions, they are the American one and the Syrian one, which is the Middle East and few countries in Europe, and the African one. Well, this is Romania. He is apologizing for taking few provinces from Serbia. Well, he is polite dude, I like it. And Syria is asking for my help with his war versus Egypt, but later he texted me he accepted peace with them. So looks like things are cool. Well, I will not try to interfere with a lot of wars now. My main goal is to expand my nation here, and I will try to get as much inactive nations as possible and AI and my surrounding nations to be able to make greater economy. So here I have a clear target south of me, which is going to be Greece. But here, taking down Greece in the Operation Santorini, which is going to be very important. Why? Because Greece is going to make me closer to Africa first, and it's going to make me closer to Syria more importantly, because I'm going to take those provinces in Cyprus, which is directly near the coast of Syria. Like that, when I have that province, I will build an airfield there, and it's going to be easier for me to move my units. What do you think, boys? Yeah, it's a very important position here. So, yep, taking down Greece is going to be very important for me. Okay, so the Austrian Air Force is deployed to start bombarding and airstriking the cities of Thessaloniki, Larissa and Athens. Of course, like usual, we start and carry on with airstrikes on the homeland cities to destroy any kind of defensive units there, and later on we enter and claim those cities with infantry and national guards without any fighting. I will try to conquer Greece in the shortest time ever. In the shortest time ever, because I will have to focus myself on other targets soon. Because we have a lot of neighbors, we have a lot of surroundings here. We have Romania, Turkey and Syria. They are active and potential enemies in the future. So I have to watch out, especially that my capital is exactly exposed to them. It's very close to their lands. So you see there that my capital is basically on the borders with the Syrian lands. Yeah, it's on the borders. So I need to be careful. I need to be extremely active in this game to be able to always watch out for my homeland cities, and whenever they start an invasion or try to carry on a stunt, I will be ready for them. Well, now I started the research of the cruiser. My naval bases that are still under construction in Rome and also Palermo. I'm also upgrading my arms industries in those cities. There is an army division here in Larissa. I will go and send my 16th strike wing to patrol over both cities of Thessaloniki and Larissa to be able to destroy both defenses in both cities at the same time. Okay, this is the situation of the battle. In red is Greece, which we are at war with, and in one single night, well, you can see here that the invasion did not take for too long. Operation Santorini did not take us too much time. Well, looks like here Syria is crossing our lands, going from water from the Adriatic Sea. He's going straight to Africa, maybe. Yeah, looks like he's going to Egypt. He said that he have peace with Egypt. Are they at war again? Well, gathering some intel, I can judge now that Syria has level 4 motorized infantry and tank destroyers as well. Yeah, he has tank destroyers. Well, this is not bad for us, because if he only going to focus on tanks and infantry, our strike wing is going to be deadly. Well, you never know, maybe we are going to be friends in the future. Maybe Syria and me are never going to fight, or maybe we will fight soon. You never know. Meanwhile, I will start the research of my naval officer. Of course, which is very important. The naval officer gives so much naval superiority there. I am second one in the ranking now, in the table. First one is Brazil. Syria has upgraded his motorized infantry to level 5, boys. Okay, let's make now the Sin of Wrath naval officer. Okay, boys, as I said, we are going to go back to the daily upload. Don't miss today's episode, watch it, and of course, tomorrow at the same time I am going to post episode 6, of course, as every day I'm going to post a new episode, and we will see what is going to happen in this amazing solo campaign with the Austrian Empire. And I assure you guys, it's going to be a crazy series, believe me, a crazy one. See you guys, and bye bye.